Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Waruna. This is my first ever playthrough of Raincoat Plus. Oh.
Oh, you're that cutie who was with Kurane.
Thank you. Yuma's been through a lot. He needs all the compliments.
What are you doing here? If you don't go underground, they'll be mad at you.
Yeah, the Peacekeepers definitely would.
I was called for questioning, but now I'm heading back. Let's go together.
Someone pointed out that Yuma looks like Kyoko. And, like, I can't believe I didn't see it at first. But, like, they do have such a resemblance to Kyoko. Like, and we're probably gonna look at them head on in a second. We'll see it again. Maybe I'll put up a picture of Kyoko as well. But, like, I don't know. It's one of the things I didn't see until someone pointed it out. And now I'm like, yeah, that for sure.
Oh, it's fine. I'll be right there, so go on ahead without me.
You sure?
Well, I was curious. Are all the other theater club members
Very
also
good, Yuma. Very good.
Like Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane
Yeah, this is very good line of questioning already.
Yeah, that's right. Yoshiko is feeling pretty shocked right now. She's in the rest area because she wants to be alone.
I can imagine how shocked everyone actually would be, so like that makes sense.
Waruna is with her usual friend group in the makeup room. As for Kurane, maybe she's in the staff room with the other club members.
Right. You know a lot.
Got it.
You know
Thanks.
a whole lot.
I'll be going now.
No problem. See, that's actually like a really good... Look at us.
Teacher?
Oh, teacher, and we know what this is.
I'm sorry. My student is distressed, so please excuse us for a moment.
Yoshiko.
You okay, Yuma? I'm fine, but Kurone got caught by the Peacekeepers.
I love the different types of like way that we were like, not, I don't know if the word bonding is like the right way to put it, but like we bond with a character like Halara through doing like, you know, what we did in the first one with like all the detective work and like the just like, you know, the breaking down of what it means to be like a detective, like, and especially in Kane Ward. And now like we have like, you know, Desahiko and Yuma getting closer through the idea of like both disguising themselves as girls. You know what I mean? It's a pretty interesting.
Are you serious? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, we need to save her right away.
Desahiko, can you lend me a hand investigating this case?
That'd be great.
Don't tell me you want to keep investigating behind the Peacekeepers' backs.
I mean, we have to. We have to. If we want to save her, we have to.
The chief even told me not to, but this is something I have to do.
I actually do like that Yuma does have like a almost like, it's not a reckless streak. It's like almost reckless, if you get what I'm saying. It's like recklessness that comes from like their sense of justice.
You gotta save the woman you love, right? I totally get it.
Like
No, it's not like I love...
My man, usually I'd help you out of sheer respect alone.
But you're not gonna help us this time?
But those bastards questioned me already, so I can't move from this spot.
Right.
Couldn't you make up an excuse to leave? Aren't you good at that?
Yeah, I probably could, but I couldn't stay away for too long. Maybe I could slip out in disguise, but that'd put them on high alert and make the investigation tougher.
That's actually like such a smart thing, and like that comes from experience of like probably using disguises and the wrong way to use disguises, right? Because like if you change too quickly, people are gonna be looking for that one person. You kind of maybe have to finish up like everything you've done with that character you've portrayed, you know? So you probably have to like have a conclusion to it. Like, I guess like that's actually like really good insight.
Then what should I do?
There's another solution. I'll disguise you, so you can keep on investigating.
Wait, we're gonna do another disguise?
You want me to keep investigating in disguise?
This like disguise suits us so much though. Could we like do like a variant?
Yeah, I'll give you a voice changer too. I'll leave this to you.
This is gonna be very interesting to see what disguise we get.
But if this goes on for much longer, we'll both be in trouble. My disguises can't last forever.
In what way?
What? Really?
Yeah, what does that mean?
It puts a huge strain on my body.
Right.
I'm already starting to feel dizzy.
This is super interesting to think about, because the idea, I guess, there has to be like a trade-off, right? Like almost like equivalent exchange in some ways, or even like just like something that's a setback. Like with Lara, their power always was that they were like, they couldn't see certain aspects of the crime scene. They could only see very specific aspects of it, because like obviously like you would just be overpowered as heck. And I suppose if you could wear these disguises all the time, you know, it could lead to you living a full life as this character, which could probably like change a lot of things for a lot of people. Like if you could pretend to be like a peacekeeper for, 5 months, you could probably like find out more than anyone could ever, obviously.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's
Not really. But I gotta do this. It's all to save the love of your life.
I love that he's doing this like from the perspective of like, because he's like, you gotta save your love, man. You gotta save your love. Like that's his language. It triggers something in his brain where he's like, yes, of course, I gotta help.
I mean, saying I love her is a bit extreme, but...
Oh, so Yuma...
Besides, I'm a master detective of the WDO. I've seen plenty of dangerous situations.
Okay.
So, who do you want to disguise as?
Wait,
Tell
do we
me.
get to choose? Wait, that's so interesting. What? Do we keep changing our disguises? Oh my god, that would be really, really cool. Let's go with like top to bottom. Let's go with Yoshiko.
I want to disguise as Yoshiko.
This is gonna be super
So,
interesting.
You want to be the star candidate of the theater club. She's known for being an honor student, right?
So, you know all about her.
Why do you think I wanted her on the school? Once I've seen the face, I never forget it.
Okay.
Just leave it to me.
Like, I do like this when we are talking to detectives, like, the same with Lara, and I imagine it's gonna be the same for other detectives that, like, join our little team. Like, we learn little tiny bits about them as we're going through the thing, and, like, just like the idea that, like, photographic memory, but also able to, like, use disguises is kind of, like, a very, like, OP, like, I guess... not power, it's like a very OP trait to have. The idea you can remember everyone's face, but also you can like disguise as that face as well. But I guess you'd have to if you have to make a disguise, right? A photographic memory?
Pardon me. She said she's not feeling well. May I accompany her to the restroom?
I'm sick.
I'm sorry. We'll be back right away.
It's kind of stressful though as well, because we know with Kurumi, like, being taken away by the peacekeepers, as we said a million times in this playthrough, you're not coming back unless you're found innocent.
Right, that was perfect. I slipped a voice changer under your clothes, so
This
be
is
sure to
so
use it.
interesting.
Oh, also, just a heads up, touching your own boobs won't feel good or anything.
Hey, no one's gonna do that.
I'm not gonna touch them.
We'll see about that. Perverted detective.
I think you two need to go inside the restroom and take a shower.
I'm heading back now. Get going.
That's what needs to happen.
Yoshiko is supposedly well respected by everyone. I hope I can extract information from different
So
theater
I'm guessing we
members.
can talk to everybody but Yoshiko.
But I better be careful and avoid the real
Yes,
Yoshiko.
100%.
I think Yoshiko is in the rest area, and Waruna's the makeup room. Kurane should be in the staff room.
Here we're doing an investigation. We're doing an investigation as these characters. I wonder if we can continue to change. So I do like the idea of like a character that we're choosing. If it is only one character who we're investigating as, and let's say it is only, like you're going to get to choose one character. Hey! If it is only Yoshiko that we get to play as, I think this is the right choice, right? I think it's the right choice to play as Yoshiko. Because what that does for us is that, like, it's a well-respected character in the school. It's someone who everyone probably likes, so we can probably get a lot more information out of people. How much longer is this going to take? I'm so hungry about to faint. Whoa! If I knew this was going to happen, I would have had a meatball before coming. Honestly, like, I was going to be like, oh, well, look, it's sensitive. But, like, everyone, should, be allowed to eat. And it probably is very stressful for everybody. And, like, you're thinking about different things this time, I guess. Now, personally, like, I would probably forget that I was hungry very, very quickly with all the stuff happening here. Sure, you're going around keeping everyone's spirits up. That's so like you. No, that's not quite right. You're always so kind, but be careful not to push yourself too hard. So, we know where not to go. Makeup room and staff room is where we can go, right? This is the makeup room. This is the staff room. And over here is the storage area? Okay. Oh yeah, see, look how stressed people are. Of course they are. After it's not able to go on stage, I'm so scared. Like, this is look, yeah, this is exactly what you'd expect to see, right? This is exactly what you expect to see from these. Look at this. Like, there's like, and that's what's so horrible about like the way that the peacekeepers handle this. everyone should have been like put together, right? In my opinion. Like in any time of crisis, I feel like having everyone just like go separately. Like it doesn't matter if it's on it's in school, on a world stage, or like on like something gigantic. I feel like people just separating, going their separate ways is not good for anybody to deal with this stress, you know? Yoshiko, Karen was poisoned was because It's okay, it wasn't your fault. Oh god, is this one of the first years who was doing the prop stuff? It probably was. That's rough. I just didn't feel to go on stage, I'm so scared. Yeah, all the there's so many people involved in that theater group after what happened. It's crazy. So here is where Waruna would be in. Waruna.
Can we have some time alone for a bit?
Oh, asking him to leave so we can talk, okay. And these girls just left right away.
About what happened?
Yeah, about what happened.
How could you show your face here after murdering Kurane?
Wait, she believes we did it?
Huh?
You're not supposed to be here. Listen, the peacekeepers are everywhere.
Wait, so she believes that Yoshiko did, okay.
So stay away from me, got it? Murderers should just...
Should just what?
Wait, who are you calling a murderer?
Enough! I have nothing
So
to say
there's
to you.
something that...
Shut up and get out of here!
There's something that she truly believes that Yoshiko could be the killer. Now, or else, again, there's so many
That was
different...
intense.
Yeah, it's very intense, Yuma.
I heard they were on bad terms, but maybe
There is
she's
that.
more on edge because of what happened? On top of that, Waruna thinks Yoshiko was the killer. Maybe there's a reason why
That's what I'm
she thinks
thinking.
that.
That's what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking that because it's, like, obviously, like, we're going to find out more about it, but, like, you know, it's either that or Waruna is trying to make it seem that way, right? It's like, maybe it's not actually true. Maybe it could be Waruna who done it. Like, again, we don't know. Like, again, we do not know what's happened here because there's so many moving parts in this case. Like, so many different moving parts that we have no idea exactly who's telling the truth.
Oblivious, Master. And a creeper, too.
I'm a detective. It's literally like my job to, like, you know, snoop around the place. If you want to call that creeping, that's on you. So who's this? This is Yoshi. Oh, this is our locker.
It's a club locker. Yoshiko's name tag is on it. I should open it and search inside.
Should we? I feel like this is one of those things that, like, if we talk about the morals of being a detective, maybe we should not.
You're opening a young girl's
Yeah,
locker?
you know what I mean? I feel like this is like,
It's totally
yeah, I'm not
safe.
really on board for this, I suppose.
It's for the investigation. Give me a break.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. I hope it doesn't turn into a hobby.
Yuma's not like that. Yuma is not like that whatsoever.
The script and makeup items are neatly placed. Huh? There's a glass in the back.
Oh, there's a wine
It's the
glass.
same kind that was used for the play. What is this doing here?
So we know there's a wine glass that was used in the play that was also in the locker of Yoshiko.
What else is there? Oh, there's a photo on the back of the door. It's a two-shot photo of Yoshiko and another girl wearing this school's uniform.
Oh. Ayako? Maybe it's Ayako?
Who is she?
It could be. Because we haven't seen her, obviously, but, like, I think that has a similar, like, hairstyle from the silhouette at the very least. It could be.
That's about it for the things of note in this locker.
Right. So, and here's the thing. I don't, like, again, I hope I never sounds like I'm calling out Yuma from that perspective. Like, obviously, in Kane Ward, you're not going to get permission to check someone's locker. You're not. It's not going to happen. At all. Like, and I feel like that's something, like, you know, I have to, like, understand that this isn't an investigation in, like, Ace Attorney. This isn't an investigation in, like, an actual detective game. This is a detective game that takes place in a place where the actual law of the land is about covering everything up, and where everyone is pretty much, like, on that same wavelength. You saw, like, what happened there. Murderers shouldn't be here. Get out of here. Why are you showing your face? Get out of here before the peacekeepers come, you know? So, like, again, I don't mean to, like, be like, oh, Yuma, you this, you know, obviously, like, just in the moment, like, when you're a detective, you're like, you know, you don't really want to check on someone's personal stuff, but I guess if we, you know, if it's for the case, that's fine. Like, this isn't, you know, like, I feel like it's different. The difference between, like, this and, like, when I would sometimes not check on stuff in, like, Life is Strange, like, diaries and stuff like that is, like, you know, we're not in the Kanai ward in Life is Strange, you know what I mean?
That's what it was.
Are you whispering?
Hey, it's Yoshiko.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing.
What's going on? Is there something they don't want Yoshiko to hear?
Interesting. Like, I feel like there's no way any of these gals here were ever in any million years going to give us any type of permission. You know what I mean? Because they don't have to. They know what's going to be covered up in like 2 minutes. They know what's going to be covered up. So it's Kurane's locker. Whose locker is this? Waruna's. Oh, so she's like punk rock. She's pure like into all this type of music. Okay, that's really cool. And this is Karen's, which I don't think we're going to be able to check Karen's log without people like pointing out to us like what's happening, I suppose. Should we talk to you as well?
You managed it well.
Managed it well?
Huh? What do you mean?
You're getting good at playing dumb, too. Are you practicing for the Peacekeepers?
She's very, like, we heard that she was like very secluded and like very like her own person, but I didn't expect it to be kind of like, you know, to have this kind of like dark energy almost.
You really are the top actress after all.
And I guess just the music as well accompanying it. So she's accusing us of like
Are you
playing
talking
something up?
about what just happened?
You really want to say that so loudly.
Wait.
Don't worry.
Wait.
I know how to keep a secret.
Are you talking about the actual murders or something else that happened during the murder that we think we had
seems to
started?
believe Yoshiko is the culprit from the way she's talking.
Yeah, that's 2 people that believe
Is
it's
there
us.
something
Well,
about
us.
Yoshiko that makes her think that?
I wonder. I really wonder. I think we have to check the lockers. I think it's an actual.
It's a club
Yeah.
locker. Cotton's name.
I think it's one of those things where like it's literally a part of the game.
That isn't your locker.
Yeah, there we go. I kind of expect that to happen.
Oh, you're right.
Did you forget? We talked about this during the last
Wait,
meeting.
what?
Using someone else's makeup will lead to fights.
Oh,
so we aren't
okay,
allowed to open
okay.
other people's lockers. The situation is bad enough already, so please don't do anything that could start more fights.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Thank you, girls.
Right.
Thank you so much. Again, I imagine we have to like exhaust all this stuff, maybe though.
It's a club locker. I probably shouldn't open the lockers.
Yes, 100%, 100%. And this is. Can you open this locker for me, Kurane?
It's a club locker.
Yeah. No, I fully believe that as well. Maybe we just have to talk to everyone here as well.
Hey, do you have a moment? I want to talk about what happened.
That's 2 people, by the way, that think it was Yoshiko.
Yoshiko?
And people also whispering about us as well.
What's wrong? I'm sorry. It's nothing. Excuse me.
She suddenly fell quiet. I guess I shouldn't question her anymore.
Yeah, it's I don't know, like.
She looked like she wanted to say something, but
Okay.
maybe it's something she can't say to Yoshiko.
So, okay, so super
Maybe
interesting
she'll
so
talk
far.
from disguised as someone else.
Yes, this is what's going to be so cool about this mechanic. Okay, so we can change between characters and stuff like that. That's going to be so cool. No, like what's so cool about that though as well is that we have like, look at the information we got. We have 2 people that think it's us. There's someone whispering about us over here. There's somebody who wants to tell us something, but they can't tell Yoshiko. So far Yoshiko's top of the list of suspects, but we'll have to see what happens.
Yoshiko! Why'd you leave me back there?
The lighting staff here doesn't think we're a part of
I
this.
was so scared. Those peacekeepers kept harassing me. They're the worst.
They are the worst, you're right.
I watched from above the whole time. I saw Karen die. Oh, I'm going to have nightmares about this. I'm so scared. Can we walk home together today?
You really,
Please?
so it seems like there's someone who looks up here to Yoshiko?
Hey, if you were watching from above, does that mean you were with Kurane on the lights? I was. Why are you asking me this now? Then tell me, did Kurane do anything strange during the performance? Did she carry anything suspicious or do anything out of the ordinary?
This is yeah, very, very detective-like question here.
No. She was the same old unfriendly Kurane.
Unfriendly.
She came to the catwalk before the performance and was there the whole time until the incident occurred.
Okay.
If she did anything out of the ordinary, I would have immediately noticed. Lighting requires perfect teamwork. Though to be honest, it feels really suffocating to be around her.
So it's like, I guess like,
Oh, I wish you were on the lights instead, Yoshiko.
so she really likes Yoshiko.
Anyway, why do you ask?
Just checking.
Oh, no reason. So, Kurane was just her usual self, huh?
It's good to know.
Yup. I never lie to you.
So this person really likes Yoshiko. There was nothing unusual about Kurane during the performance. She went up to the catwalk before the play and stayed for there for the duration. Okay.
Remember the Duel of Poisoned Cups part? Where they shuffled the cups? Could you see that part from above?
Yes, of course. Although the audience couldn't, I could see their hands moving from above.
Right.
As part of the lighting crew, that was my most important scene, so it would have been a problem if I couldn't.
Great. Okay, so did you see...
Most important?
Yoshiko! You complimented me during the meeting about this, remember?
Oh yeah, I remember. It was, yeah, you were so good at the... Yes.
It's the scene where we shine the spotlight on the glasses after shuffling.
Oh, right. That, how is it supposed to go again?
It's the presentation where we use 2 spotlights. Kurane puts a spotlight on one of the glasses first, then I immediately put another spotlight down. Were you not watching?
Oh no, we're good. She's not gonna be happy about this.
I was.
Yeah.
I just
It was
remembered.
fantastic. It was
You did
incredible.
an excellent job with the
Wow.
lights.
It was so amazing.
Wow! You complimented
Jesus
me.
Christ.
I'm so excited. I doubt I'll sleep at all tonight.
Don't put so much stock, you know, in someone else like this. You know, if you're doing an amazing job and you get a compliment, that's fantastic. And I guess like you can look up to someone as well, you know. So I don't want to like ever trample on someone like that, you know. But what this is telling me though, from this conversation, Yoshiko is considered like the nicest and like most pleasant like honor student, but the other two are considered like, one is considered so like draining to people, like very like dark and gloomy. The other one considered very angry and angsty sometimes. So I wonder if like what people's perspective on them is going to be as well when we you know disguise ourselves as them, because now like Yoshiko's suspected by 2 people but is also like seen as like the nice one to some people too, you know. I don't know, it's interesting.
May we finally have that sleepover?
There's something I need to do right now. Maybe another time.
Yuma, very, very good, Yuma, to not accept, like that's so smart. Do not accept like invitations while disguised. Very, very, very respectable of Yuma. Both members of the lighting crew could see how the glasses were being shuffled. So that's this whole place kind of studied as well. So I guess like what we're gonna have to do is like, but how are we gonna decide if we disguise ourselves as Kurane? We're not gonna be able to go into the locker because Kurane is right there. So we'll have to stay away from this room altogether. Yep. So observing this room, we have 2 people whispering about us. One person can't talk to us. The other person is like pretty much like loves us and thinks we're amazing. Thank you. I'm trying to get in disguise right now. That is me, Yoshiko. Another person like talking as if like there's something suspicious about us. And in the locker, we also found a wine glass in our own locker as Yoshiko. So there is that. There is all of that. Oh, I thought they were doing a cutscene here. Yeah. So, yeah, here's another area here now. Man, it's so cool. The environments in this game, like, are so neat. Like, it's fun to explore this whole area, and like, it's a lot bigger than I thought it might be. You know?
I'm not telling you.
You're not telling me? Oh yeah, they still want to. We're still in the bad books.
Done?
And it's not that I didn't expect it from like the creator of Danganronpa, because like from playing Danganronpa, which is the only other baseline I have for the games that they've created, like exploration is like underrated. Like it's so fun to explore in those games, because I think a lot of people talk about the characters and like the big moments, but exploration is actually like such a big deal in those games, and like seeing all these new environments, looking around the place, going, what's that? Oh, look at that thing over there. I think it's super underrated, especially like V3 is like one of the most fun games to just run around in. It's so fun. But this it's a water prop gun, from what it said in the description.
Oh, it's just a water gun. There's a hole on top for adding water.
And there's like a blue. They made it look as like friendly as possible with the colors.
That's the prop we used in our previous performance. You did a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Whatever I did, I'm sure it was great. A water gun looks like a real gun. There's a hole for adding water on top. It's really interesting as well that we're getting to explore this area. But like, it's like, oh, this is a really cool environment. And then like, you're quickly reminded, like whenever like one of the students talk to you, like they're probably going through, a lot of them are probably going through hell right now. There's people who saw it, and then there's people who only heard about it, who are probably so nervous as to like, what else is poisoned? Like, why would they do this? Oh, this is so scary happening in our school. And then like the peacekeepers are terrifying as well. So having peacekeepers in your, like again, it's not just about school. Having peacekeepers in your office, in your museum, in your art gallery, in your house, like that is horrifying. We know what the peacekeepers are like. They're terrifying.
Oh, what should I do? I'm gonna get yelled
For
at.
what?
What's wrong?
Oh, Yoshiko, I'm so glad you're here.
Another person who like I guess relies on us a little bit.
Is there a problem?
Yes, well, we're missing a prop glass.
That was us.
A glass? You mean for the stage?
Yeah, we took that. We're not gonna say it though.
Yes.
I mean Yoshiko
You're the
did, but I'm
one
trying to
who
get into
prepared it for
character.
our play today.
Oh, did I do that?
Huh? Did you forget? We originally planned to use wine glasses, but their thin stems break so easily.
Okay.
So last time you bought 4 others, including the backups.
Oh, right.
2 backups were on the prop shelf, but there's only 1 of them now.
Wait. So there was 2 other glasses somewhere.
Oh, where could it have gone?
No, there's 2 there's 2 backups. And the 2 on the stage were the other 2 on this side, and then like the one missing is the one in our locker.
Oh, speaking of, I want to ask if you're the one who set the glasses up on the stage.
Yes, I was.
Did you notice anything strange with the glasses at the time?
No, they were spotless. We can't let anything happen to the glasses our actors use.
I see. Thanks.
There we go. The student in charge of props placed the wine glasses. They were spotless at the time. Fantastic. And then we can talk to you as well. People are so distressed right now.
You were in charge of...
But it's also like very normal for people to like, you know, be so like involved with themselves as well. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is missing or that's missing. For me, like, I wouldn't be worried about the wine glass, but it just feels like Kane Ward is such a dark place at this time that like some people are like, you know, more used to it than others.
The costumes? You're acting like this is the first time we've met.
Of course it's not.
Do you not remember me? Well, people call me the ghost member.
Oh, that's all.
time.
No. Why? Because no one talks to you?
I'm here every day, but no one notices
No.
me. Well, at least I'm not as bad as Kurane.
Well, I don't think. I think people notice Kurane for being a kind of like a ghost type character, but like for you, they just don't talk to you. That's horrible.
But she stands out a lot when she's on
Yes,
stage.
yes.
Could it be she acts a certain way so she doesn't stand out on purpose?
Interesting. So you believe this?
What do you think, Yoshiko? I'm not so sure.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, but like Yuma is being
She's
so.
quiet. Maybe she's not on good terms with Yoshiko.
So maybe I have to play someone else. I'm sorry, but Yuma's being
That should be
so.
enough.
All investigating can do, so we have to like become someone else in investigation. Yuma's being so respectful of Yoshiko here as well. Like the idea that, you know, not making plans for Yoshiko. You know what I mean? And here's the thing, a lot of our characters would, to get out of a situation, just be like, yeah, I'll do that. But he's actually doing the awkward situations here of like, no, sorry, I won't make plans with you. Sorry about that. And also, I don't really know what to think, so it's not like he's talking crap about someone. He's like really setting it up so like that if Yoshiko is like innocent in all this, there's not gonna be any fallback of like, hey, why were you talking about me behind my back? Or, oh, remember you made plans in this scene? Like, it's actually like something so subtle, but like Yuma is being very respectful in that sense.
Oh, I think that's about all the information I can gather
Nice
while
boots.
disguised as Yoshiko. People treat Yoshiko exactly like it was reputed. Everyone around her seems to trust her.
That's why it's so interesting that there was someone who couldn't tell us what they wanted to tell us, and people were whispering around us, and there was 2 characters who who accused us.
That being said, Waruna and Kurane seem to think Yoshiko is the culprit.
Yeah. That's why it's so interesting.
Do they think she poisoned a rival to eliminate the competition? But I don't see her as someone who could kill. There was no info tying her to the murder either.
The only thing we have is like the backup wine glass, right?
I think I need to disguise myself as another club member
Yep.
and gather more information.
Getting addicted to drag, are you?
Heck yeah.
I don't think you're about to win any races.
Did you see the outfit? Did you see our last outfit, Yuma girl outfit? We looked fantastic. We're gonna win everything. Oh my god, we're just going back up to disguise ourselves again. I'm feeling bad
Teacher?
now.
Oh, what's wrong? You look pale.
Tessie goes like playing this up so well.
I'm sorry, but my student appears to be feeling rather anxious.
The peacekeepers are probably like, what the hell? Please.
How's the investigation going? Who do you want to disguise as next?
I'm thinking we do Waruna next.
I want to disguise as Waruna.
Waruna, the other lead actress on stage.
Yeah.
No, I kinda dig chicks who seem hard to get. Alrighty, time to turn you into just the kind of girl I like.
So creepy. Perverts of a feather flock together.
Shinigami is like laid it on thick in this in this chapter.
Alright, that's perfect. In fact, I'd totally bang you right now. If you're okay with that.
I just noticed the sprite in the corner with the hair sticking right up.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
That's completely out of line.
I'll let Yuma respond.
I'm a superstar detective. Social norms don't apply to me. I refuse to hold myself
Here's the
back.
Desihiko, right? Your talent is incredible. Social norms clearly do apply to you because we met like 3 or 4 girls who told you that they didn't want to date you. So you were still in the dating world the same way we all are. And 3 of them said, get out of here.
But we can save the fun for later. Go investigate.
Waruna is supposed to be feared by the other members. I hope I can still get some information from them, but I better make sure I don't run into the real Waruna.
Yeah, we won't go into the dressing room or the makeup room.
Yoshiko was in the rest area, Waruna the makeup room, and Kurane the staff room, right?
Let's go, another investigation. These are super, super fun, like, cause like you have to, work through like the intricacies, and like figure out how everyone treats the character that you're playing as well. We can't go back in here.
Is currently closed to all
It's okay.
students who are at the scene or to remain in the lower level. You are to stay there as well.
Sure, idiot. I'm playing character right now. Idiot, not you, the peacekeeper. So, this time we can't go into the makeup room. But they have the makeup room marked. Do they? I think they do. But they also now have... Oh, Yoshi... Wait, we just walked by... Wait, hold on a second here. No. Yes, they do. Wait. Yoshiko was just standing there. Did we pass Yoshiko by? And we just didn't see them? Was that what happened? Because I went straight this way? That's nuts. Hey, Yoshiko. Apparently people are accusing you of stuff.
Hey,
How's Yuma gonna play up this character? Because it was a little bit easier for Yoshiko because we know Yoshiko's like a mild-mannered person everyone likes. And Yuma's such a soft character in general.
I said hey.
Oh, Yuma.
She hears me, but she's ignoring me. I knew they weren't on good terms,
Right.
but I didn't expect the seemingly friendly Yoshiko to act this way toward her. Still,
It's a very
I need
traumatic
to get
time
her
for
to
everybody,
talk, or I won't find any clues.
Hey, Yoshiko. Why are you ignoring me?
You're the one who told me not to speak to you.
Right.
Huh? I did?
It's unlike you to act like this. Are you nervous?
Oh, Yoshiko's gonna turn around with this, a little bit of an accusation,
Anyway,
are you?
Stop talking to me. Go away.
Okay.
It's no use. Oh well.
So it wasn't an accusation, but it was like a... Oh,
Waruna, you handled that poisoning scene with Cotton really well.
Yoshiko.
Huh? I don't want to see you around here again.
Wait, so like it...
Was that a compliment about Waruna's acting? No, there was some nuance. Like she indirectly accused Waruna of
I
murdering
agree.
Cotton.
I agree, Yuma. That's what I got from it too.
So Yoshiko believes Waruna killed Cotton during the duel of poisoned
A
cups.
very indirect accusation is what we could say. Right? That's what I got from that. It was like, if, like, and Yuma described it perfectly, a very like indirect, like kind of sly way of like of an accusation. You know, are you nervous? You know, oh, that was a great performance you did with the duel of the cups. You know, I actually think that's like, I didn't expect it from, not that I didn't expect Yoshiko to be like, you know, because you have to like expect everything from every single suspect, right? You have to. But there's still some surprises here as well. So I wonder in the storage area, will this other girl warm up just a little bit?
I wish this would end soon.
You know, having a good time, Shinigami? Let's see. It's just such an interesting way of doing this. Oh, Shinigami, you look beautiful. Look at Shinigami go to the dance.
She's ignoring me.
Really won't talk
It's
to
like we're
us.
not on good terms.
So it seems we've made a. So I'm guessing it has to be Kurane. We made. It seems that like this like punk girl, those shoes are sick, has made quite a few people angry.
Oh, Waruna, what brings you here? Sorry, I'm busy cleaning up
Oh
right
god,
now.
does they even fear to talk to her?
She's obviously afraid.
There's fear in this as well. Wait, is there another thing in here that we can check out as like again? I guess I want to.
Oh, Waruna, I'm cleaning that right now. You'll get dirty. I'd appreciate it if you could leave that alone.
Oh, got it.
Okay. Fair enough. Man, I can't get over how sick our shoes are. We gotta like ask, once this is all over, because obviously right now it's a very traumatic time, we can't ask people about their shoes, you know? Hey, I know like stuff is happening, what about your shoes? That'd be awful. But they're really nice shoes. So, makeup room and staff room. So staff room is the room we can go into. Like, I don't think they'll let us go into the makeup room, but maybe like they're gone. You getting some donuts? I love a good donut. So this is our locker. Let's check it out then.
This locker has Waruna's
I'm sure
name on
Shinigami's
it.
gonna call it out again.
It doesn't seem to be locked.
Yeah, it just seems like, you know, like the usual laws, like as Halara has taught us, the usual laws of like what we would go by in games do not apply in the Kurane word.
Going through a high school girl's locker while claiming it's for an investigation is what a criminal would do.
I'm not a criminal. I'm a detective.
You're gonna say trainee, aren't you?
Well, a trainee.
Oh, we're gonna say trainee, okay.
It's crammed with music and theater magazines. Huh? Is this a diary? But it's locked. I can't open it.
Yeah, usually diaries are like have protection
I
in
don't
them.
see a key. Then again, I don't really want to peek into
Yeah,
a
like to me,
diary.
like diaries are like so personal because especially like if people are like, you know, in a modern age are keeping like handwritten diaries, that means like they're definitely writing a lot of their like, not secrets, but like they're writing stuff in it that's like very personal.
Let's put it back for now.
Yeah.
I don't think there are any other clues.
Okay, so nothing in Waruna's locker. But I guess like we have to like maybe like somehow get the key to that as well, I guess. We're not gonna be able to check Karen's locker, but maybe we can talk to this character that didn't want to talk to Yoshiko.
Hey, could we talk for a bit?
Waruna!
What's wrong?
Well...
Maybe they can talk to Waruna?
She's really nervous around Waruna. Maybe I can push her a little to talk.
You're gonna have to actually act like Waruna.
You should tell me if you notice something. Otherwise, I might get upset.
Okay, Yuma, looks like you were born for the stage.
Sorry. There was one thing I noticed.
What was it?
It's about Yoshiko. I wonder if she wasn't feeling well.
Why, what happened?
Huh? Why do you say
Yeah.
that?
I watched from the audience and noticed Yoshiko arrived to the theater hall late.
Oh, like when they were sneaking on the side?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
Yoshiko always watches from beginning to end, even for the rehearsal performances.
So you think that was definitely suspicious?
I wonder what could have changed that.
What did she do after arriving late?
Well, she sat near the right edge of the front row before the blackout. She was still there after the lights came on.
So she just sat there?
She didn't leave her seat once. She looked rather restless throughout the play.
Okay, this is good to know. This is definitely good to know.
Right edge in the front row, and she looked restless.
Like, a restless feeling means, like, you know something, right? Maybe it was something happening personally with her, but knows something. Yoshiko always watches the play from beginning to end, but but for this performance, she arrived late to the theater hall. Okie doke. We can't check the other lockers, because they won't let us anyway.
I just want to whisper.
You gonna whisper about us?
It's Waruna. Sorry, I'll clean it up immediately.
Clean what up?
I haven't said anything yet. Waruna must be.
Yeah, no, we're getting
terrifying.
that energy. We're getting that
At
energy.
this rate, I doubt I can talk to them.
So maybe it's Kurane. Maybe it is gonna be Kurane who can talk to them. How are you gonna react to us since you loved Yoshiko?
Hey, can you talk right now?
Oh, Waruna. I'm sorry. I'm a bit
Everyone
busy
apologizing to Waruna before they even say anything.
right now.
It's no use. She won't talk to me. She seems really afraid
That's
of
that.
Waruna.
Yes, that's the energy I'm getting from Waruna. This is legitimately so cool. Like this mechanic, this idea of like choosing between 3 different characters, see how everyone's gonna react to you differently. It's just something that again, it's like I love so far that the first mechanic we used in chapter 1 from the other detectives allowed us to see like past crimes, and that was the whole like kind of like idea of that one. And now we're getting to do this as well, which is like so cool and so interesting. Let's talk to Kurane.
What do you want? Can't you tell I'm trying to blend into the wall as best I can right now? Don't talk
So we
to
know they
me.
do this apparently a lot,
It's about what happened.
so it's intentional.
I didn't expect you to bring it up.
Why?
Fine. There is something bothering me about it anyway.
And what's that?
What's that?
I watched the glasses get shuffled while I was above set.
Yeah?
Wasn't it slower than usual?
For real?
Was it?
Why did you go so slowly?
I was just doing what I usually do.
Great answer from Yuma, Waruna. You know what I mean? Not trying to stir the pot or anything like that, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just trying to get a direct answer out of this.
Doing
Like,
it like that makes it super obvious what you were trying to do, you know.
so Kurane's also suspecting us?
Whatever.
As in, us now?
Does she suspect something? Kurane thinks Waruna took advantage of the duel of poisoned cups to kill Kaden?
That's interesting. So maybe the first one that we talked about wasn't like a suspicion, and maybe it was like a, how do I say it? Maybe it wasn't a suspicion, and maybe it was more of a like just a subtle kind of trying to a way to get us away from them as Yoshiko. But that seemed more direct of like a you move the glasses around. I have a suspicion that we might be able to open this locker, and the reason I just thought about it just came to my mind is that, like, would someone stop Waruna?
It's a club locker. Kaden's name tag is on it.
Excuse me. That isn't your locker, is it, Waruna? Huh? Oh, you're right.
We talked about this during our...
Using someone
So
else's
it's the same thing,
locker.
okay.
Sorry.
Oh, the mark is gone anyway. The mark is gone anyway. Yeah, I didn't notice that. So how are we gonna be able to go into the makeup room? Are they gone?
Oh,
Waruna's in this room. I should probably say, wait, I have disguise on. Okay, good. Wait, so why is... Oh, wait, is the other way around? There's another way to get in here. Oh, okay, no, she's gonna go out that
The
way.
real Waruna. It'd be trouble if we ran into each other.
Of course.
I should hide.
Very good, Yuma.
Is she heading to the restroom?
Ahem. This is just me talking aloud.
Shinigami still wants to feel useful. Look at this.
But this may be an opportunity to slip into that makeup room.
Fair enough.
You might be right, but it'd be terrible if I'm caught.
Yeah, it'd be extremely hard to explain.
Just talking to myself again. But if you don't grow a pair, you'll never become a full-fledged detective.
Shinigami's not wrong in the sense that we have to do this. If we want to, like, this is like not only just mechanically, but we have to like do this, right? Like, and I think it's like, you know, such a good trait from Yuma that Yuma like is like still very apprehensive about this, still like doesn't fully agree with all of this, but like, it's like what else can you do at this stage?
Shut up! I'm just considering my options.
It's so interesting hearing Yuma like through the other character, the girls' voices.
Hey, back already?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's quick.
I forgot something. Where was it?
Excuse me, I'm just looking for my... I'll figure it out when I see it. When I see it, I'll probably figure it out.
I'm grooming my tail. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Heck yeah. Shinigami, you do what you need to do.
I'm scared. I can't believe I watched someone die.
Scared Waruna groupie. Yeah, no, like, man, like, this is, again, like I said, traumatic for everyone involved.
Where did Karen's soul go?
The true culprit's soul is deep inside the mystery labyrinth.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to go there eventually.
Kurane could do something this scary.
Kurane?
Kurane. What makes you think it's her?
Because I saw it.
You saw it? What'd you see?
Kurane stole Karen's script when it was left in the wings.
Oh, and
She ran off somewhere with the script. Isn't that suspicious?
it is, yeah. Like, unless we find out exactly what happened.
Karen's script? What does it mean?
Yeah.
Is there a secret involving her script?
Waruna, please stay by my side today. I'm so scared I could die.
Man, this, again, like, I do like that they're showing, like, you know, that there's different levels of fear between the different characters here. Like, the people who have seen it are kind of, like, going through, like, some serious things, right? The people who haven't seen it, didn't see it directly, I feel like are a little bit, like, they're still very worried, and of course it's okay to be worried, but they're, like a tiny bit, like, I don't know, calmer about it. Because even, like, Warren, as we talked to Warren earlier, like, you can see, like, oh, well, Warren is just, like, angry. Like, Warren is not affected by it. But I imagine that, like, intense anger from someone who's already angry is definitely a response to seeing something like that, and could be seen as a response to seeing something like that. Just as you see, like, with someone like Kurane, you could say, well, Kurane is, you know, acting calm as usual. But it could be, like, they're even quieter than usual as well, you know? We don't know.
I'll think about it.
Again, Yuma not making any decisions for the characters while he is the character. Yuma, so cool. You know what I mean? That's such a small little thing, but it just makes Yuma, like, all the more likable.
That was such a shock, right? Who would have thought Karen would die on
It was actually shocked because I thought the play was just for like symbolism.
Even though I hated her, seeing her die right in front of me makes me regret badmouthing her. Yoshiko has to be the one who did it.
Yoshiko.
Don't you think?
Yoshiko. What makes you think that?
I thought you'd agree, Waruna. Yoshiko is the only one who could do this. She's fanatical about Aiko, though she thinks nobody noticed.
Aiko.
We saw the picture of
That was
Aiko
Kurene's first friend
and
who committed suicide 6
yeah,
months ago.
the picture of them together in the locker.
Which reminds me, we snuck into the school to seek out the truth behind Aiko's death to begin with.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna be able to find both. Maybe in the mystery labyrinth.
Maybe this incident has something to do with
Oh
her
yeah.
death as well.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. Yeah.
Yoshiko never shows her feelings, so who knows what she's thinking. But I'm sure Yoshiko hated Karen. Karen got to be the main lead ever since Aiko died, after all. Yoshiko resented her, which led to today. Well, how's that for some expert reasoning?
I mean, like, again, the way I see it is like, the way that they set this up was actually very well done, in a sense that in any other context, in any other like way that any other game, you kind of would ask the question like, oh, why on earth would just this school play be enough to kill other people? But they described it as this is like a social standing situation that lasts for the rest of your life. There's pressure beyond this on characters to be great. This is something that like isn't just like a part of this school. This is like the whole of Kane Ward, which is like, you know, you kind of get, especially like with like how much like pressure the people of Kane Ward are under at all. Like, you know, we talk about the Nailman and stuff, how like the Nailman stuff, no matter what, is immoral, and the idea of what the people did where they like put people's names on the dolls and like nail it to a tree, that is like, you know, once you first know that it's a real thing, it's totally like immoral, totally immoral. It's not just a fun game, it's immoral. It's totally immoral. At first, like, obviously you could say, to me, I think you could say like, oh well, like if they didn't know and it was just like a fun thing, like you could have a question about it. I still wouldn't do it personally, you know, because how could you even think that would actually lead to something like that? But like, you know, even with that, it's like the people of Kane Ward have been like, you know, this place has been destroyed for so freaking long, and so freaking long that people are like resorting to some of the most horrible things. Again, I'm not trying to excuse anything. I hope it doesn't sound like that. But I feel like they're trying to set up the idea, like we saw with the stealing, even small stuff, stealing of the purse, you know, the ghost taking the kids away, the servant, you know, where we basically got the servant nearly beaten half to death in the previous one, or someone beaten half to death in the previous one. Like there is a no one is acting at all in their right mind. Like there's some people who are, but there's most people that are just like so affected by Kane Ward that they are just doing the crazy stuff and the most horrible stuff. It is a dark, dark place.
So is it true that Yoshiko adored Aiko?
Are you kidding me? Everyone could tell. It was that obvious. Waruna, you're really dense when it comes to these things. But that's what makes you likable.
I thought it was my...
Also, didn't you need to go to the restroom?
So it seems like these characters are very comfortable around us. I should probably go right now.
I better get out of here.
Yeah, as soon as possible.
I might come back any second.
Yep.
Thanks for talking to me. Anyway, I need to go to the restroom.
Yep, and get it. No, that's not the right... Oh no, I thought someone else was opening the door for a second. I was so scared. Oh, Warren is gonna come in again.
That was super quick, Waruna.
Yeah.
Huh?
And poor Warren probably went into the bathroom.
Almost
like, you know,
each other.
went to the toilet, did what we all do, you know, washed the hands, looked in the mirror for a second. Oh, I have like something here on my face, you know what I mean? And then they come back in. No, that was quick. I'd probably think they're making fun of him.
That should be enough.
Really cool thing happening here. Yeah, let's end the investigation with this character now.
I think that's all the info I could get as Waruna. People are afraid of her, so they don't really talk to her.
And the people that are comfortable with her are both accused characters other than Waruna.
But Yoshiko and Kurane both seem to suspect Waruna.
Yep.
On the other hand, Waruna's group of friends suspect Yoshiko and Kurane. Everyone suspects each other. Maybe everyone was on edge even before today's incident.
That's pretty good. I said it's a pretty good assertion.
But there's still no information that could lead me to the culprit yet. I should disguise myself as another student to get more information.
Heck yeah.
I'll head back to Desuhiko for now.
Yeah, like, I really feel like that's a fantastic assertion to have.
Teacher.
Oh, God.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, what's wrong? Are you feeling unwell?
And like, it's totally normal for all of these people to be feeling sick.
Excuse me for a minute. This student doesn't seem to be feeling well.
Like, if they were all feeling normal, it would be weird.
How's the investigation going? Who do you want to disguise as next?
I think Kurane is going to be probably the one most intriguing character to disguise ourselves as.
I want to disguise as Kurane. Can you do it?
Kurane. Hold on.
Hold on?
I'm reviewing my mental high school girl album right now.
Were you flicking through it?
Oh, found her. She's the one everyone calls distinctive.
She's probably, yeah, she's very distinctive from other people. She's very different from other people for sure.
I don't know how society sees her, but she's right on the border of my strike zone.
Strike zone? So like you'd strike out is what you're saying?
I bet he'd be happy with just about anyone. He'd probably enjoy getting hit by a dead ball if the pitcher was a girl.
That's like such a cold insult. I've never heard that in my life. He'd probably enjoy getting hit by a dead ball if the pitcher was a girl. That's like one you have to like keep in your like memory bank, right? Right?
Okay, let's start.
So we're gonna have the full get up as well, I bet, in the outfit as well. Yuma's doing a fantastic job with this though.
Hurry up with the investigation. I'm getting way more tired.
So this is affecting
expected.
Yasuhiko.
If I stop concentrating, my disguise will wear off.
Alright, I'll make it quick, so please hold down the fort for just a bit longer.
I'm counting on you.
Kurane is often alone. I wonder if I can get any information from the others.
Yeah, that's yeah, I wonder how hard this is gonna be.
I better make sure I don't run into the real Kurane. Yoshiko is in the rest area, Waruna the makeup room, and Kurane the staff room, right?
That's what's gonna be really difficult to me when it comes to this aspect of this game. When it comes to like, you know, playing the characters, I think that like so far we would say that Yuma has done a fantastic job playing each of the characters, I would say. I think everyone would agree. And like, you know, when he needed to be a Waruna, you know, got a bit more aggressive. Yoshiko, you know, a little nicer, a little more tame. But in the context of Kurane is someone who like wants to blend into the wall. So like asking questions is going to be very, very interesting to see how people react to Kurane asking questions. So let's start with talking to Yoshiko. Yeah, it's gonna be so interesting to see.
No, sorry if I scared you. I
We
want to talk about what happened.
Sorry, we startled her.
Yoshiko?
Did you not expect to see us, of all people?
She won't even look at me. Maybe she's still in shock from the incident?
I mean, normal.
Or does she treat Kurane like this all the time?
Is Kurane always scary?
Hey, Yoshiko, can we talk?
Absolutely not. I will not speak to you. I told you it'd be this way.
Wait, over what?
As I've said before, I refuse to even look at you.
Wait.
Please, go away.
Over what?
She really hates Kurane. Is there a reason why? I better leave for now.
Super, super weird, right? I wonder if that's something to do with maybe, I'm thinking maybe then if like we know that she had, as someone described it, a fanatical love for Aiko, but just like they were best friends. I wonder if it has something to do with that. I wonder. Super interesting interaction. So now, over here, we definitely want to see if this girl will talk to us now. What are you doing? Oh, hanging up? Oh, well done, Shinigami. Sorry, Shinigami. Shinigami's like that kid is like, look what I'm doing. Look.
Oh, hello, Kurane.
Maybe that they can relate to us more?
Huh. She's actually willing to
Yeah.
talk. Maybe she's on good terms with Kurane.
It seems so.
Oh, great timing. I was investigating what just happened.
You mean to practice for a role? You did say you wish to play a detective someday. That's amazing, Kurane. You truly are a thespian.
Thank you.
Right. So, there's something that's bothering me.
And what's that?
What is it? I just handle the costumes, but is there something you want to
What
know about
particular
them?
question are we going to ask to this character here?
Maybe you think the actors on stage could have hidden poison in their costumes.
She's opening up.
No, sorry. That'd be impossible.
This girl is opening up all of a
Why
sudden.
do you say that?
Because I reviewed both costumes in the wings right before the performance started.
Right, okay, that rules something out. Halara would say that's actually really important information.
If they were carrying anything, I would have noticed then.
But what about after you checked? Like if they'd gone to the restroom or somewhere else?
Then I would check again. Besides, both of them were in the wings the whole time.
Oh, really?
This is so
Well,
useful
They
information.
were performing the whole time, so I haven't checked their costumes since the play began.
Well, if they were here the whole time, they couldn't go grab the poison. If that's the case, it would have been difficult for Waruna or Cotton to bring poison on
Yeah.
stage.
Great stuff. The costumes were given a final check in the wings right before the performance. It would have been impossible to hide something under them. Again, this is like what Halara taught
By
us.
the way, Kurane, I still need to organize the costumes here. If you're free, could you help me out? It's hard to do it alone.
Sorry.
Yep,
I'm a little busy
there it
right
is.
now, so I'll come back after I'm free.
Now, this time accepting it.
I guess you don't want to talk to me.
Oh no.
I'm sorry for bothering you while you're busy. I'll be waiting.
Do you want something? I'm busy right now.
She's so cold. She refuses to speak to Kurane.
And then this thing as well. How will we respond to this?
I'm still in the middle of cleaning up. Can you not touch anything?
The difference in reactions to everybody, right?
Sorry.
Yoshiko got to look right at it. Yeah, that's my headcanon anyway. That the reason you accepted the offer from this character and not the other characters is maybe because it's kind of like it's a different commitment, and also this girl has no one to talk to her, which is really sad. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna go in the room. Why else are you even dressed up like
So
that?
the staff areas is one of the more interesting areas that we're gonna have to go into. But yeah, let's go in here as well. We got information there that like rules stuff out, and also the different reaction to the water pistol. Oh,
What are you doing here? Go away!
huh?
Hold on. I just wanted to...
Just by being here, you're a nuisance. Don't you get that?
Fine.
Jesus Christ. So I think maybe there is a
She really hates Kurane.
yeah.
Kurumi was right. These two really
But we
don't
also had a
get
similar
along.
reaction to Yoshiko, which is just like, don't even come near me. This is how it's gonna
It's
be.
draining just pretending to be
Yeah.
Kurane. I wonder if she's not affected by all this.
Man. That and Yoshiko like was like, hey, F off as well, right? Like in another way. How are we gonna go in here? You have to hide as well? Oh my god, what a shot.
That was close. I almost ran into Kurane.
Yeah, we can't go in here.
I need to check inside. I'll just wait for her to leave.
So I wonder what triggers that. Like, because there's not on any other markers on the area here. So I wonder how we get her to leave. Do we have to like hide somewhere?
Kurane should be here.
Yeah, but like usually they show us like some way to trigger that happening. But I guess because last time we went down here. But there's a peacekeeper down here, so there's no way we're going down. Oh, maybe we have to talk to some people?
What is it?
Oh, Kurane, it's you.
Um,
I didn't mean to scare you. I told you to keep your head down and stay away, didn't I? What everything going on? I'm getting worried too. I'm
yes.
sorry. So another person saying, hey, stay away. Super, super, super weird, right? Are you okay? The peacekeeper's scared. I don't know what to do. I'm worried.
That's true.
That's expected given the peacekeeper's involvement. We probably should have talked to more people as we're in this. Maybe we have to talk to these characters. After these, I don't know if I'll be able to go on stage. I'm so scared. Yeah, it's the same interaction with some of them.
Hey.
Kurane, is it okay if you walk around like this? You're involved in the case, aren't you?
No.
Well, why are you trembling? You need to get under control. I'll see you later, okay? We'll see ya. So I wonder how we make them leave. Should we talk to you? I can't believe something just happened in the middle of a performance. Look at Shinigami right up on the screen. I hope all is solved quickly. But I don't even want to consider that Kurumi might be responsible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Kurumi's the culprit. I think I'll vouch for that in a way. Wait for them to leave. Should we try talking to? I know they don't. Well, they don't want us to talk to us, but I wonder if like
What is it?
we might come back there. There's not any information for her. Yeah.
Kurane, you'll help me organize the costumes?
Is this a different dialogue as well?
Help organize the costumes.
Wait.
Wait, if I can use her to my advantage.
Oh my god. Okay.
Taking advantage of a high school girl. You've really hit rock
So
bottom.
it might just be literally talking to. Okay, Shinigami. Okay. Lay off me for a second. But like I think that you know, Shinigami in this chapter is laying it on even more thick, just because I feel like they are like this scene here is them being like, I don't want to talk to you. They are very jealous of everything. But I went back in to talk to some characters. I first went in and out of the doors, that didn't work. And then like I decided to talk to like some characters again, and like lucky like this is like the second person I've talked to. Yuma.
Well, will you help me? I wanted to have a little chat with you, too.
For real? I'm busy, so come back when I'm free. Come and get me in the staff room. This is it. Yeah, this is it.
Well, I'll help out later. So can you grab me from the staff room?
Later? When?
Count to 100 in your head. I'll be done with what I need to do.
So we have 100 seconds to hide, is that what it
Alright.
is?
Well, I'll start counting now.
Wow.
1, 2, 3.
I better leave right now.
That's again super interesting. There's a bunch of characters as well that like are like a little bit like but I guess this is why I know for a fact that Yuma feels bad about this, and I feel bad about it, right?
Huh? What? What's going on?
He's gonna be like, you said you'd help, dragging her into it. I genuinely think from my perspective that Yuma like also like knows that like.
I'd better check the staff room while I can.
And this is a very like. I feel like it is a very like Halara move in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? Which is bluffing your way through things. And like the idea of like, you know, again, it just feels bad because like, you know, that character like wants so desperately someone to talk to him, you know what I mean? And someone to be. But then again, us like, you know, making plans worked out at the end this time.
Break.
Oh, okay, you eat ice cream there, Shinigami. So this is the locker. This is Kurane's locker. Let's check it out.
It's a club locker. Kurane's name tag is on it. It doesn't seem to be locked.
This Kurane gal seems the type who'd booby trap her locker.
You're gonna scare us.
What's this?
Is that?
Looks like eye drops. There are so
Yeah, there's a
many
lot of
of them,
different
though.
like capsules.
Some for red eyes and for dry eyes. Is this something Kurane usually
Interesting.
uses? Doesn't seem like there's anything else of interest.
But there wasn't even much there, I suppose, right? There wasn't even like a crazy amount there. So I'm guessing like the whispering characters over here will talk to us now, maybe?
Two theater club members are whispering
Or maybe
to each other.
maybe they won't.
They haven't noticed me. Maybe this Kurane disguise has made me less conspicuous.
I would Kurane like blending into the walls
So
for sure.
who do you think killed Kaden? It has to be Waruna, right?
Oh my god, that's so cool. The reason we can listen in is because we're so conspicuous.
Totally. It's gotta be her. She can never read the room, you know? Like, she doesn't see the other members as people. We're all just stepping stones to her. She thinks she's the main protagonist or something.
So they think it's Waruna, okay.
She basically treats everyone like side characters.
I know what you mean. She wouldn't think twice about killing people.
They're talking about Waruna behind her back. The theater club really is on edge all the time.
But even if Waruna was the culprit, how did she get Kaden to drink the poison?
Well, it's gotta be at that one part.
Which part?
The part in the script where Waruna gets closer to the shelf.
Right.
Oh, right after the blackout. It's the scene where she gets the plate, right?
So that's when they think it happened, is
She
like
could've
right at this
secretly
moment.
snuck
Okay.
in some real poison and added it to the glass or wine bottle.
That's it. Waruna is totally the culprit.
The scene where Waruna approaches the shelf. I guess it is pretty suspicious.
Yeah.
Could she have added the poison then?
I don't know, there's so many like
In the upside down glass?
I
on
couldn't
the
even tell
shelf?
you who it is this time at all. Well, like, not that we could say it the other times either. Like, it's very shocking every single time. There's one scene in the story where Warner approaches the shelf.
You don't get it?
I don't get it. And maybe this girl might say something different as well.
Oh, Kurane.
When did you get here? She was sitting at the table this whole time.
This reminds me. Thank you for what you did.
Watch me what we did.
For what again?
You know, how you inspired me with the presentation on stage.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Oh, for that one scene, right?
You're such a good amnesiac. You have a knack for playing along with no
True.
memory.
Oh my god, Sheena got me pointing out something I didn't even like point out myself, is that the idea that like because we have amnesia ourselves, we're so used to like having no memory anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The
Very
part
cool
with
for
the
Shinigami to
overlapping
point that out.
spotlights after the glasses get shuffled.
It expresses how the two characters' fates are intertwined. It was all thanks to you that we decided to go with this presentation.
Okay.
Kurane, why don't you take over stage direction for our next performance?
So she has a lot of respect for Kurane.
Yeah, that might be a
This
good
is
idea.
the best. Again, just seeing, seeing everyone's different interactions with the characters, like just shows their personalities. Because like how people treat you in a lot of ways, like in like not always. By the way, I want to say that like sometimes if you're super, but no, that is actually a way to look at it. You know, someone like Kurane is told right away, hey, get away from the water gun, right? Whereas like someone like Waruna is like, it's like handled with kid gloves. Hey, I don't want you to get dirty. Whereas someone like Yoshiko is so trusted that it's just like, oh yeah, look at the water gun. You know what I mean? Like that's like, it's such a like an interesting thing. That maybe Kurane is seen as like someone who is like, you're able to walk over a little bit more in a way. So it's really cool to see those different interactions with how they're treated. It shows their personalities.
Just to confirm, I was the one who suggested the lighting presentation on the glasses?
Yeah? What's wrong? You're acting kind of strange today.
No, I'm not.
So we have that as well. It was Kurane's idea to shine the spotlight. So we had great information. And then we can talk over here to the lighting assistant,
Hey,
right?
do you have a minute?
Lighting staff. Oh, not even talking.
You can hear me, can't you?
She's ignoring
Because, yep.
I guess she's
Yep.
not gonna talk.
So understandable. This is because Yoshiko won't talk to us. That is so
There's not much else we can find
freaking
in the
good.
staff room. We better leave before Kurane comes back.
So I think this is definitely going to be the end of... Yeah, that was so good. The way they have these character interactions like makes so much
Should be
sense.
enough.
I do want to talk really quick before we end this, like, and just how like really well done this whole chapter's been so far. Not just in like terms of the shocking moments, but like this whole like disguise ourselves as different characters thing. Really brought out like I think Yuma's personality. Like even there for a second, I was like, oh man, Yuma like was not making plans with anyone, and then in the end he did, and I was like, why would he make plans with this specific person? And of course, the gameplay itself like wants you to make plans with this person that are very immediate. By the way, they're very immediate. It doesn't really harm anyone. It's not like, oh, hang on me after school, let's do this, let's do that. You know what I mean? It's like a very immediate plans that actually like don't harm anyone, or you know what I mean? Like not that hanging out at school harms someone, but like you can probably like, you know, you could genuinely ruin someone's friendship by asking someone, hey, will you hang on me after school? And they say yes, and then eventually they say no, if you know what I mean, like afterwards. Because you don't know all these character interactions, like and like I really love how the game like explained that contextually, where it's like, no, we need this person to like make plans with them. I freaking love that. Like I love how this game always explains things. Like it doesn't have to be contextual all the time, but it is. Yeah, we see the different character interactions, how people respond to them, how they respond to certain people. Yuma did a fantastic job of dressing up as all these characters. It suits him more than we ever could have thought, but like he's very good at all this stuff. Desahiko is probably dying upstairs, so probably have to get to him in the next one. I absolutely love the way that this is all laid out. I think that they did a fantastic job with this. I think this is once again, you know, we're bringing over the stuff that Halara taught us into this trial, this case as well, while also like, I guess, learning how to be a little bit more maybe deceptive. Like it's one of those things where it's like play fire with fire, you know. And I always like relate it back to any other game. Other games you have to be a bit more virtuous in a lot of the things you do. Not that like Yuma's a bad guy at all, but I'm saying that like in a lot of like, you know, the things that we could do during our cases that we learned from like Halara, like bluffing or like, you know, stuff like this. It isn't seen as stuff that like people are like, oh, that's not a nice thing to do. But like we are in Kurane Ward, so we have to fight evil. By the evil in the general term, I'm not saying these characters are evil. I mean like the whole place is very like evil and dark. But we have to fight against this secret, and to do that, we can't just be ultra, you know, by the book all the time. So disguising ourselves, doing things like this, it just makes perfect sense. It's the fire that we can fight with fire, in a lot of ways. Not that it's nearly as bad as like, you know, I say fire with fire, but you know what I mean. It's not the exact same thing. We're fighting against like an evil corporation that is like literally imprisoning people and killing people and making people's lives harder. I'm just saying that because of that, we can't always play by the book. We can't. I think Yuma's a perfect character to like kind of like have a lot of these new techniques that we're using, and a lot of the stuff that Halara's taught us, and like a lot of the stuff that like we've like done in this case as well. Yuma's a perfect character kind of like to do this stuff, because Yuma is the sweetest person in the world, and is also like just wants to like make sure that everyone is kind of like, you know, believes in the idea of being a detective. So what we have here is learning about being a detective, learning about what it makes to be a detective, but also like kind of like going into like a trial by fire when it comes to personalities, like being amongst so many different personalities and trying to figure them all out. This is going to be very good for Yuma, I think, going forward. Understanding people's like minds and things like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting this series. I had an absolute blast with this game, as always. Thank you so much to TieFire2, JB Bull, Janet the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicitas Felix, Yule, Radish, Anusa, Shabbat Bed, Malcolm Day, Death Trap, and Lynx Markey. And I will see you all so soon. Bye-bye.